Jayme, thank you so much for being here today. I greatly appreciate it.
Of course.
For those who haven't met you at a expo or training, can you share with everyone your name, what your company name, and what you do for them?
Yeah, so my name is Jayme Luersen, and I am the dispatcher at Home Team Electric out of Palm Springs, California.
Very good. Very good. And we're talking today for a great reason. First of all, anytime Sonia Fryer recommends anybody that I have to talk to them, I'm like, okay, they go to the top of the list because she's a tough cookie. And she said, you've really grown with the company, taken a lot of responsibility on, and I know you've got an exciting new role that's coming your way. And I don't do enough of these interviews with people that are working in the office and really keep the machine rolling. So I'm excited to learn about what you do day to day and how you've influenced the business. So I want to talk about the business itself, first of all, because it is a family business, right? Maybe share with everyone, you work for your folks, correct?
Yeah, so I started working in 2017 for my dad. I was 22, was nervous because he wants to work for their dad. But he had me doing data entry. Yeah. And I knew I'd be happier doing that than where I was at. Right. And so, yes, I was nervous about it because it wasn't just him. I was working with my sister, my uncle, my aunt. Yeah. A lot of family. And it was only a team of 5. Yeah. So a majority of us were family. Right. So I was nervous about the dynamics and how that could work. But I don't know if I just have a unique situation. Our family is so capable of being able to set aside the personal and business. Yeah. So we all have the same goal, and so it's so easy to work together. That's great. Yeah. It's awesome. And coming in when you did, you've seen the business change. Yes. Significantly. Maybe talk about then versus now. I mean, it's the time to brag about what you guys are doing now. Yeah. Well, so when I joined, I was joining as the 6th person on the team. Mm-hmm. We now have 19 if you count my parents, the owners. Yep. 12 in the field, 5 in the office. Yeah. And when I started, we were doing around $750,000 in revenue, and we're going to hopefully be hitting $4 million this year. That's fantastic. It's awesome. Yeah. And, your dad's he's just the greatest. It's always neat to see good people do well. Yep. There's a lot of them in this group too, which is why it's so exciting to be here. So very exciting. So you started in data entry. So talk about your journey. What was next for you? Yeah. So starting in data entry, we had ServiceTitan. They didn't really know what they were doing with it. We should paper invoicing. So I was just entering it all. Yep. And then I went to EP a couple months later, kind of started to understand the home services industry and what SGI at the time was. Yeah. Then I went to a profit day with my dad where he gave a testimonial. And that was like the light bulb for me. I got the why. Yeah. And at the time, I was actually about 5 months pregnant. And so for me, feeling all emotional, I was like, this is exactly how I can create a legacy for my son.